வணக்கம் நண்பர்களே, இது உங்கள் V.Palanichamy. நம்ம சிவில் சர்வீஸ் எக்ஸாம் 2026 ப்ரிலிமினரி பேப்பரை பற்றி ஆல்ரெடி ஒரு அனலைசிஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். இங்கே இதில் நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறது பேட்டர்ன் அனலைசிஸ். கொஸ்டின் பேட்டர்ன் எப்படி இருக்குது, கொஸ்டின் பேட்டர்ன் எப்படிங்கிறது பார்க்க போகிறோம். அண்ட் இட்ஸ் குவைட் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங். நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் பேஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின்ஸ். See this. It is highest number. It takes lots of time. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பிள்ளைங்களை ரொம்ப கன்ஃபியூஸ் பண்ணது தான். அண்ட் இதுலேயும் நிறைய மாடல் இருக்குது. ஃபர்தராக நம்ம பைஃபர்கேட் பண்ணணும்னா ஃபர்தராக 2-3 டைப்ஸ் ஆர் தேர். இப்போ நம்ம அதெல்லாம் டீட்டெயிலாக பேச முடியுமான்னு தெரில, ரைட்? ஸோ ஐ வில் டேக் அப் தட் ஒன் பை ஒன். ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பார்ட், மேக்ஸிமம் நம்பர் ஆஃப் கொஸ்டின்ஸ். தென் நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன் இஸ் த டைரக்ட் கொஸ்டின். இட்ஸ் அபவுட் 19. ஸோ அப்கோர்ஸ் இட்ஸ் 100 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் அப்படிங்கிறதுனால 19%, 51% ஃப்ரம் தி ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் பேஸ்ட். Then the statement based, two statement கொடுத்து either or neither nor. Either or neither nor. Okay, that's only 7 questions. So in between there is a question I missed it. That is match. Correct and not correct. Correct or not correct. So the correct not correct பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 2 plus 2. There are 2 questions on correct and 2 questions are not correct. Then another different format, statements but supporting not supporting. So few statements கொடுத்து அதில் எந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் இதை சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுது அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி கொஸ்டின்ஸ், ரைட்? ஸோ தட்ஸ் எகெயின் வெரி 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 இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் 3 கொஸ்டின்ஸ். தென் ஒரு சில ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸ் கொடுத்துட்டு ஆர் பேராகிராஃப் கொடுத்துட்டு அண்டு சம் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸ் ஆர் தேர். இதில் we have to find the inference from the statements. It's 3 questions. 3 questions. There is another questions about map is not given but map reading is must. Only one question. Very very interesting about hormones, right? Then match the following, different types of match following, where the olden days of 4x4. 4 questions and then 4 choice will be, there will be drop down of 4, there are just 4 questions. Right? That's what 4x4 you have written. Then match the following, not matching direct. Not matching direct. Only one question. Right? Then inference from the statements. Right? Again, this inference is little different from the inference which we have already spoken. Right? So, there are the statements will be given. There statement is given here. 2-3 statements will be given that the inference have to be drawn from that, right? So different statement will be there. There a paragraph will be there. It's a statement, not statements, sorry, right? Here it's a statement. Then another one is there will be statements but there will be complicated version will be there. Complicated version will be there. It's too difficult how you really decipher it. Again 3 questions, right? And how many statement, in fact last year like we will have one question, 2 question, 3 question, 3 choices like that. If there will be questionல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 1 2 3 4 சாய்ஸ் இருக்கும். அதில் ஒரு ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் மட்டும், 2 ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் மட்டும், 3 ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் மட்டும். பட் ஏர்லியர் பீரியட்ல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 1 only, 2 only அப்படி இருக்கு. இப்போ இப்படி இருக்கு, இதில் இத்தனை ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் அப்படி இருக்குது. நான் மாடலை எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணல உங்களுக்கு புரியணும். ஸோ அது 2. ஸோ மொத்தம் 100 கொஸ்டின். இதை we will see it in another graphical format. I'll just show it. So இதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா you can see that see maximum 51 questions, right? Statement based, direct questions, then statement either or, then match, not correct, then match the following 4 into 4, statement supporting not supporting, inference from the statement, then complicated version, then how many statements correct and inference from the statement. Okay, then direct, map, and then match the following, whether which are the statement, which is statement not matching, right? So this is the graphical presentation, right? Okay, I'll come up with a question. So this is the question booklet which we are going to see. It's a D format, D series, right? Question paper on 2026. Okay, that first format which we explained, it is this one. Statement based questions like 51 questions. There are 2-3 statements. We will just explain it, right? So we'll go to that first question. Here is that statement. In Pleistocene period, the Yamuna once flowed in Indus and the Satluj and into the Yamuna, and one of the major tributary either had shifted from Ganga to the Indus, vice versa. Right? This is a statement. Then which are the following are statement based? We can have a assertion. Nadi Sukha and Rigveda, exploration in Satluj and Yamuna and Robert Bruce Put, and in the presence of same species of dolphin in both Indus and Ganga river. Select the answer using given. See the here there is a statement given, then that based on that there is a paragraph in the statement. So this is that one format. Then see, you can see another format here. See this. Which are the following statement in the Amravati Stupa and itself a sculpture is or correct? It was located in Lower Krishna Valley in India. It was next only to Sanchi Stupa size. The Amaravati school of sculpture made a lasting impact on the river south. Later, South Indian sculpture and its products were carried to Sri Lanka and Southeast Asia. Now here the choices. There are three choices. Select the answer using code given below. 1 only, 1 and 3 only, 2 and 3 only, and 1, 2, 3. So these are the statements. So இந்த மாதிரி ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் கொடுத்து கேள்வி இருக்கிறதா. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் த ஃபார்மட். இதில் தான் 51 கொஸ்டின்ஸ். One more model we'll see that. I'll bring one more model. It's like the question number 6. You'll see this. Here it's again the history. Which are the following factors contributed formation of forward bloc by Subhash Chandra Bose 1939? Bose failed to win the confidence of Mahatma Gandhi. The Congress left was disunited, failed to support Bose. The communists did not support Bose in his endeavors, and the supporters of M.N. Roy and socialist leader like Jayaprakash Narayan preferred Congress unity in supporting Bose. Select using the codes given. There are 4 choices, 4 statements. Here the choices are given, right? So these are the statement. But it's better now we have a knowledge கொஞ்சம் இருந்துச்சுன்னா நமக்கு வந்து ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். பட் இன்னும் காம்ப்ளிகேட்டட் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸ்லாம் இருக்குது, அதையும் we will see that. அதுவும் எஸ்பெஷலி பாலிட்டிக்ஸ் சம்மந்தமாக, எத்திக்ஸ் இதெல்லாம் சம்மந்தமாக அதுவும் I'll show it. So here is another style. See this in polity. Consider the following statements about the Committee of Welfare of Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes in Parliament of India. Although members of this committee are elected from both the houses of parliament, chairperson of this committee is appointed by the chairman of the Rajya Sabha. 20 members are elected by the Rajya Sabha and 10 members from Lok Sabha. No minister except the Union Minister of Social Justice and Environment is eligible to be the member of this committee. Members are elected for a fixed term of 2 years from the date of entry of their office. Now here, which one of the following conclusions based on the above statement? இதையும் நம்ம ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்லாம் எடுத்திருக்கோம், பட் how it is confusing. There are 4 correct statements. நல்லா பாருங்க how it is confusing. All 4 are correct. Then there is only one correct statement, that is statement 2. See this. Only one correct statement and statement 2. Then third choice, there are 2 correct statements and that includes statement 1. So we don't know what is it, another one, right? Then there is no corrected statement at all. That means all 4 are wrong. See, அப்போ நம்ம எப்படி கான்ஸ்டியூஷன் நம்ம எப்படி படிச்சிருப்போம், நம்ம அதோடைய சூழல் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு பாருங்க. This is so complicated for the youth to really study. This is another format. This is confusing and then it's like big issues. Then that similar format we can see here also. See, this is question number 83 also. We can see the same format. Then we can see one more question also. See, which are the following countries members of European Union? Belarus, Poland, Germany, Switzerland. Select the answer using the code given below. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, sorry, 3. 2, 1 and 4, 2 and 3 and 2 and 4. Right. So this is another format. This is also simple if you have a GK. Now we will go to the second question called the indirect question or sorry, the direct question. The questions are asked direct and then you have to answer it like that. Very simple. Here, what does an empty seat represent in early Buddhist iconography? The meditation of Buddha, the Buddha's first sermon, Buddha's Mahaparinibbana, and the Buddha's Mahabhinishakrama. Okay, so this is very simple question. Then same format we can find one more question also. It's a simple, how it's very simple. Pandit Mallikarjun Mansoor, the famous classical singer from Karnataka, represented the Agra Gharana, Gwalior Gharana, Patiala Gharana and Jaipur Atroli Gharana. இப்போ நம்ம இந்த கொஸ்டின் ஃபார்மெட் மட்டும் பார்க்குறோம் மக்களே. நம்ம ஆன்சர் தனியாக 100 கொஸ்டினுக்கும் தனியாக வந்து நம்ம ஆன்சர் எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷனோட வி ஆர் கோயிங் டு see it. It will also come very soon. ஓகே, ஸோ இப்போ நம்ம வந்து ஜஸ்ட் சீயிங் ஒன்லி மாடல், ஒன்லி வி ஆர் சீயிங் தி மாடல். ஓகே, ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் செகண்ட் மாடல். தென் வில் கோ டு தி தேர்ட் மாடல். தேர்ட் மாடல் இஸ் அ மேட்ச். ஸோ again it is a two correctly matched and wrongly matched அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி கொஸ்டின் இருக்கும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் திங் இஸ் தட் we will see the correctly matched. Correctly matched. Here it is. Which of the following pairs of ancient modern names rivers is correctly matched? Vitasa, Chenab, Askini, Jhelum, Parusni, Ravi and Yavravati, Yavyavati, Vyas. Here it's an answer given. Here it's are correct. Okay. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 3 only, 4 only. So if we have a memory, then we will be able to answer it. இப்போ இதே ஃபார்மேட் நெகட்டிவாக கேட்டிருக்கோம். See this. Here it's a positive and here it's a negative. The question is, which of the following pairs of king is and his dynasty in early historical Tamilakam is are not correctly matched? Senguttuvan Chera, Udayanjeral, Chola and Nedunjeliyan Pandya. Select the answer using code given below. Not. See this? Not. So 1 and 2, 2 only. 1 and 3 only. Sir, 1 only. So these are the two formats. In fact, it's a match only, but here is positive, here is a negative format. Okay. Now we'll go to the statements 1 and 2 format. Statements 1 and 2 format. Either or, neither nor type format. Okay. The first question we will see this. Consider the following statements. Pali texts contain a first definite reference of coins, Kahapana, Nika, Hamsa and Kakinika. The literary evidence of Pali text is corroborated by archaeological evidence of punch-marked coins from many sites, most of them made of silver. The above statements have been associated with all the following. Right? 1. See this. Emergence of urban life and transition to money economy. Here see this. 1 only, 2 only, both, neither 1 and 2. Inge statement, other inference eduthu, then third we have to find this. Okay. Now we will see another statement, another format of statement in a one more question. Here is a symbol either or, right? So, which of the following are the most significant implications of obtaining OCOTEX certification Aries Silk global textile industry? It allows Indian exporters to compete in high-end market that prioritize chemical-free product. It confirms that Aries Silk meets international safety, environmental and quality standards, enabling its entry into premium eco-conscious market. Okay, select the answer using the codes given below. Here it's, oh sorry, I'm reading a wrong one. Yeah, it's okay. Same only. So statement 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2 and neither 1 nor 2. So same format. Either or, neither nor. Either or neither nor. See this. So this is another typical format. Another typical format. Now we will see the another format where it's like statements and supporting statements. statements and supporting statements. So now we'll go there to another question. See this. Consider the following statements about the Vedic period. Irrigation from wells allowed agriculture to expand away from flood plains and strips on river margin into the present Punjab Haryana plains having underground water levels reasonably close to surface. Drought animal power was employed to drop water out of the wells. These are the two statements. If which of the above information which of the following information support or supports the above statement. இங்க ரெண்டு ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் இருக்கு. இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டை எதெல்லாம் சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுங்க. ஃபர்தர் காம்ப்ளிகேஷன் கொஸ்டின். ஃபர்தர் காம்ப்ளிகேஷன் சப்போர்ட்டிங் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட். There are 3 points. That is, there is an evidence in Rig Veda use of Ashma Chakra, that is stone pulley wheel, and Ahava, strapped wooden pails and drop water. Mention has been made in Rig Veda of using implements like Parasu, Kulisha axe, and Tatra or Sreni sickle. Third point, there is a history of the use of axe even before the Rig Veda for ploughing the land and pulling the carts. Here, select the answer using the codes given below. Here it is. இங்க ரெண்டு ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் இருக்கு. இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டை வச்சுக்கிட்டு இதை சப்போர்ட் பண்ற ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் எதெல்லாம் 1, 2, 3 ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ல 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 1 and 3 and 3 only. How confusing for the students. எவ்வளவு மெமரி இருக்கணும், எவ்வளவு இன்ஃபரன்ஸ் எடுத்துக்கணும். This is another one. Then another one is, we will see that it is how you will take an inference from the statements. How will you take the inference from the statements? We will see the next question. So this is like inference from the statements. So this part. So earlier I forgot to really, I was just telling orally. I should have shown this box items also easy. So this we will see it in the next question. See this. Identify the river of Indian subcontinent on the basis of the following information. Right? You have to identify it. It's also infer. It has an antecedent drainage system. It flows through 3 countries. It originates in the Tibetan plateau and it is an important river for irrigation and it does not form distributaries. And select the answer from the following. Brahmaputra, Indus, Sutlej and Tista. Right? So this is another type of question. So they just UPSC just innovates the format of questions. So this is again unique. So next format is that direct. It is a map based, right? Map based question. Like map is not given, but you need map. You have to understand the map format. Now we will show the explanation because it's the recent. So we will show something. Here is a question. Ships from which of the following countries have to cross the Strait of Hormuz to reach out Indian Ocean? Bahrain, Syria, Qatar and Egypt. Right? And the answers are 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 3 and 3 and 4. Now we'll see, I'll show the map also so that you identify the countries which come in. Right? You can see the Persian Gulf here. Here it is our Strait of Hormuz. Here it is Strait of Hormuz. Now here it's Qatar. Here it's Bahrain. Right? Here is Bahrain. Here is Qatar. You can see 2 countries. Okay, in our choice. Now I will show the another map where here you can see, like here is Egypt. Here is Strait of Hormuz. Egypt is here. Egypt is here. Right? So that's very, very important. And Syria is here. How they are confirmed. Right? So the Qatar here and Bahrain here. So they have to go through the Hormuz. Right? See, the understanding, go through the map is a big thing. Right? So we'll take up that. Next model. So it's like 8th model. It's a 4 into 4 model. There are 4 questions. 4 into 4. It's a 4 questions. So here is a one model. Match list 1 to list with list 2 and given answer using code given below. Right? UN peacekeeping operation and period of operation. UNMIL and this is 2007-2010. Miniocrat and 2002-2005. Minustar, Minustar 2003 to 2018 and UN MESET 2007 to 2004 to 2017. Here the choices are there. Okay. So A, B, C, D and the numbers. So this is that olden days 4 into 4 chart. You can really eliminate some. But nowadays வரக்கூடிய சாய்ஸ்ல வந்து நமக்கு எலிமினேட் பண்ண முடியாத ஒரு சூழல் இருக்கு. Now we'll see the next question, next model. So next model is match the following, not matching, it's a direct. Very simple. Direct question. ஒரே ஒரு question மட்டும் தான் இதுல இருக்கு. We'll just go there. So here is a question. Which one of the following pairs of semiconductor plants in India and their location not correctly matched? Not correctly matched. CG Power Industrial Solutions Private Limited partnership with the Renesas Electronics and Stars, Gujarat. Tata Semiconductor Assembly and Test Private Limited, Assam. HCL Foxconn Joint Venture in India Chips, Madhya Pradesh. Sixm Private Limited, Odisha. So where it is not correctly matched, right? So that's only one question directly like that. Now we'll see the another model. Inference from the statements. There are two questions. In fact, நம்ம கிளாசிஃபை பண்ணல இன்ஃபரன்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் இன்னும் 2 கொஸ்டின் வரும். இன்ஃபேக்ட் இந்த 6th இருக்கு இல்லைங்களா, இந்த 6th இந்த 10th ரெண்டையும் நம்ம ஒரே ஃபார்மேட்டிலோட போட்டுக்கலாம். பட் சின்ன ஒரு வேரியேஷன், அதனால வி டிட் நாட் மேட்ச் ரெண்டையும் சேர்த்து இல்லாட்டி 2 சேர்த்து 5 கொஸ்டின் வச்சிருக்கலாம். பட் வில் சி தட் ஹவு இட்ஸ் டிஃப்ரெண்ட். ஸோ தட்ஸ் ஃபைன். சி both are side by side. Here it's 77, here it's 78. We'll read this one is easy. I'll take up this thing. Miss X is a mid-level civil service officer working in an urban development department in major city. Recently, she was involved in approving a contract for a public infrastructure project, a new community park. During the approval process, she received a piece of confidential information indicating that one of the shortlisted contractors had a history of poor workmanship and allegations of corruption in other cities, though nothing had legally proven. The head of the department, Mr. Y, advised her not to disclose the information to the project committee or the public because it could delay the project or damage the city reputation. However, Ms. X believed that the withholding such information compromised transparency in the public trust. So, what amongst the following should Ms. X do now? Immediately disclose the information to the project committee and to the public. Recommend removing the contractor from the shortlist and protect the project integrity. Propose a limited disclosure to an oversight committee while keeping the information confidential from the public for the time being. So select the answer. Okay. So 1 and 2 only, 3 only, 2 and 3 only, and 1, 2, 3. Right? So this is the same format here also before that. It is an ethics in a paper in the main exam, paper 4 oda ethics question oda base. Right? Now 2 more model question we'll see it. So this is statement complicated version, but when we see it, the most of the statements are complicated, but we found this is little unique, and we made it. There are 3 questions, so we'll just take up. So here is one question. Consider the following statements with reference to Constitution of India. There is no article in the Constitution of India that specifies the Constitution of India will officially called Constitution of India. There is no article in the Constitution of India that specifies that the Indian Independence Act 1947 and the Government of India Act 1935 stand repealed. There is no article in the Constitution of India mentioned 26 January to 1950 as the date of commencement of the Constitution of India. Which one of the following conclusion based on the above statement is correct? All 3 statements are correct. There is no correct statement. There are 2 correct statements and that include statement 3, and there is only one correct statement. நம்ம இதே மாதிரி அந்த காம்ப்ளிகேட்டட்ல நம்ம வந்து ஆல்ரெடி வேற ஒரு கொஸ்டின் இதே மாதிரி பார்த்தோம். So it comes like that. Okay, so this format also very unique and innovative. Then one last model you have to see that it's how many statements are correct. That's a used to see that earlier days. So here it is. So how many statements are correct? There are 2. We'll just take you there. We'll one model, right? Here it is. Consider the following UN organization agencies: World Food Program, United Nations Children Fund, and United Nations High Commission for Refugees, and International Labour Organization. How many of these above has or have been awarded Nobel Prize twice? See this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We really don't know. Ilya. So this is another uniqueness. Earlier இந்த மாதிரி தான் last year there are so many questions like that. One only அந்த இதெல்லாம் 1 only 2 only தெரிஞ்சு. But how many statements அதே மாதிரி now how many out of 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is highly confusing for everybody, right? Unless otherwise you have a fact in a memory, right? This is what this year question format, which really made people to really think twice, thrice, and then they said it's really very tough. Okay, so now we will, before finish it off, we'll just recollect it. It was just what we have done was like a civil service exam and the preliminary exam, then GS original question paper, question pattern analysis we have done. What we have done is question pattern analysis, and maximum question, most of them are very tough, made people to really think. It was statement based question. அது மட்டும் இல்லாம இதுல இன்னமும் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் பேஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின், there are another இங்க ஒரு 2 questions, இங்க ஒரு 2 questions, இங்க ஒரு inference 3 questions, right? And again it's a statement 3 questions. If you take it 3, 3, 6 and 3, 3, 6, 2, 8, 2, 10. We take all these things, then the number of questions will be 61 on statement based. It's a really very, very tough, and I hope so definitely the cutoff will be reduced. I don't know how much it will go down, right? So that's it, and so thank you for listening, and we'll come up with the questions with a detailed explanation. Will not be all 100 questions together. We'll make 25 each, so that we can explain the answer also in detail, whatever available questions, whatever are available answers. So thank you very much for listening, and thank you.
வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, பெல் ஐக்கன் பிரஸ் பண்ண மறந்து போயிடாதீங்க. அப்பதான் நாங்க போஸ்ட் பண்ற வீடியோவோட நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன் உங்களுக்கு வரும்.